Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick live stream. We're going to be playing more Borderlands today. And we're about to walk into the secret armory of General Knox. So let's see if we can do it, guys. If you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but they are completely blind playthroughs, so I do request no one utilize their own pre-existing knowledge of gameplay, lore, characters, locations, or hints. If you want to see more of what happens on the channel, then type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including Borderlands. And if you like what you see today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 10. We're currently at 8, so we're getting there, guys. The 23rd entry of the Twitch playbook is out right now. It is called the best microphone setup for streaming, and that's going to actually help you to combat a whole bunch of the biggest microphone problems you may or may not run into on Twitch, but you want to make sure you don't run into them, so make sure you implement some of those things there. Now, if you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free podcast I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. Every episode is 10 minutes or less, so it's very bite-sized, and it's been coming out for the last 23 weeks in a row, so there's plenty of stuff to find. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on all the major podcast platforms. You can find it by typing !playbook in the chat. You'll get a link right to it, or you could just search the Twitch playbook on whichever podcast platform you like to listen on. Now, let's jump into Borderlands here. Antares, welcome to the stream. Let's get an !hype for Antares. On pretty early? Yeah, I guess I am on pretty early. I slept for like a couple of hours, starting at like 10 p.m., and then woke up at like 3 a.m., and I'm going to do a bunch of work and hopefully get a couple more hours of sleep later in the morning. Yeah, sometimes my schedule takes me to weird times indeed. Let's open up Borderlands here. How are you doing today, Antares? What are you up to? What are you playing? I'm going to take a look at what you're playing. Death Garden. Never heard of it. Cool. Good stuff. Tales of Berseria. Nice. Oh, yeah, I saw that you were playing Tales of Berseria, actually. How are you enjoying Tales of Berseria? Oh, crap. There we go. Borderlands doesn't like it when I alt-tab. All right, here we go. Into the Borderlands. Yeah, we're playing Symphonia on here, which I really, really enjoy. Here we go. What we're doing now is... Right, we're trying to go into this area, so let's go do that.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best guns around. Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers. Give us your poor, and we'll give them a job like pennies. I'm gonna buy it. Hey, let's get you rolling, man. Make them sing us a song. I got the ride.
Okay, so now comes the long drive over to the area we're looking for. And yeah, hard to drink your coffee while you're on this drive because the road keeps twisting like this. I suppose that makes it more interesting to drive on when you have both hands to use, but I want to use one of those hands to drink my coffee. How am I supposed to do that now? Okay, maybe now is a good opportunity. Oh no! very stressful for coffee drinking. To like line myself up. Alright, here we go. Let me take a quick moment here. To like line myself up. There we go. All right. Now, it is in this area. Stitchings, welcome to the stream. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Stitchings joining the show. Welcome. We are playing Borderlands. Let me get an exclamation mark high as well in the chat. We just started the show here. And I'm getting shot at by some kind of bandits. Bandits, can't you tell I'm trying to say hi to Stitchings? Here we go. Stitchings saying, did you get a chance to look at the... I didn't look at the Discord at all yet, Stitchings, but thank you for doing it. I'm going to take a look at that later. I am looking forward to it. Oh, I always do this. This is where the thing is. It's not down here. I always love that they refer to you as plural people, like it's them, because they have to plan for the contingency that there are more than one of you. So if you're playing in single player, they always treat you like you're playing in multiplayer anyway, sort of. What are you up to this morning, Stitchings? I guess it is more of a morning for you. It's still late night for me. 3:47 a.m. Okay, so we have to figure out which of these missions is closest now. I guess this one? They're all kind of far away. There's something over here. Knoxed out. Oh, how did I miss this? It says it's right there.
General Knox update to Admiral Mikey, log file number 1. I've just arrived on Pandora and have been investigating where Commandant Steele failed. I I mean, other than getting impaled by a plate of calamari. Admiral, I expect orders as to my current mission soon. I'll reply when I receive them. General Alfonso Knox, out.
Stitching just had breakfast. Nice. Loud bang. Yeah. That's always annoying if you're trying to sleep or whatever. Oh, this is actually pretty close to us. Oh, I have to go down this way. Okay, let's get a car then. This area is bigger than I thought it was.
Are you about ready to get rolling?
Mounting up.
Uh-oh. We don't want to activate this bomb. And now, what is this overpass thing? I don't know. Decision saying not sure what it was. I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure it was some kind of, I don't know, construction or something. Or, well, I guess not construction at night, but kids with fireworks or something.
General Knox update to Admiral Mikey, log file 2. Do I really have to say that every time? Seems a bit verbose when updating on my current actions and what. Anyway, perhaps this is some kind of a joke, sir. I've begun stockpiling the munitions for what I believe to be the mission at hand. That is, retaking Pandora to ensure our control over alien technology, which ensures our intergalactic dominance. When I received a package from you marked orders, urgent. Its contents included a mixtape, 14 sponges, and what I believe to be melted chocolate. I expect this situation to be rectified shortly. General Knox, out.
Alright. General Knox is going through a lot right now. Let's see if... Okay, this one is over here now. So we could do the Moxie mission. Oh no, we could do Bugged Out, which is kind of in that direction. Hey! We have Rob Teaches joining the show. Welcome in, Rob Teaches, and subscribing on the channel. Thank you to Rob Teaches for subscribing. That's so highly appreciated. Let's get that. Whoops. Let's get some hype in that chat, and let's get some Voice of Nick hype in that chat. Rob Teaches join along with some of that Voice of Nick hype right there. Thank you so much for subscribing. You, as a member of the Coffee Posse, get a whole bunch of stuff on this channel, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames and ad-free streams. You now also have the handsome sub badge in front of your name. There you are in the chat with the exclamation mark hey. We unfortunately don't have an exclamation mark hey, but we do have an exclamation mark hi. So I will post a exclamation mark hi for you right there, Rob Teaches. Thank you so much for subscribing, and that means that you get a new Voice of Nick voice. How about this one? My name is General Knox. I have 50 platypuses in my home. I don't understand where they came from, but they just sort of showed up at the door one day. And what was I gonna do? Say no to the platypuses, platypi? I don't know what to call them. All I know is that they're there and they're eating all my food and pooping. My floor is just covered in poop. It's like I got newly painted floors, painted white with platypus poop. By the way, platypus poop is white. My wife hates it, but I love it, actually. I use it like a slip and slide. It's very effective from getting one place to another. I travel around my home like Tom Cruise in Risky Business. You know, I just slide around the floor. It's great. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Thank you to Rob Teaches for subscribing and summoning that new Voice of Nick voice. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's get a marker in here for General Knox. There we go. Good stuff. Thank you to Rob Teaches. It is highly appreciated. And welcome in to the Coffee Posse. Let's open up Borderlands here. Here we go. Alright. Rob adding a quote. My floor is covered in poop. Quote number 258. Good stuff. How are you doing this morning, Rob Teaches? What are you up to? Rob's saying, waking up. That's a good thing to do in the morning for sure. Yeah, I just woke up as well. It's 3:54 a.m. But I slept a little bit. I slept a couple hours during the end of the night. And then I am going to do this stream and a whole bunch of work. And at some point during the morning, probably going to sleep for a couple more hours. Or not. Who knows? Hello, sir. Ah, run, run, run! He had martyrdom. Damn, look at that helmet. I really like the detail on the costumes in this game. Like, look at there's like all this sort of like hand-drawn looking sort of like details on the costume, or look at the gun's sight for that matter. It's very painterly. I really enjoy these games. Very, very good stuff. Okay, now we're going the right way. Okay. Rob's saying I can be a little late as school has finally ended. Nice! Congratulations! Can we get some hype in that chat? School is over. School is out for summer. But not forever. Oh crap. Gag rappery? What the heck is that? Why is my gun not shooting? Usually the gun will shoot, 100 or 360 degrees. At least I thought it did. I guess it doesn't. I guess it only shoots 180. An important lesson to learn. So how much work is involved with, like, outside of school year stuff? Do you still have to go into the school and do stuff, or what do you do? Is it just like a vacation? Whoa. Okay, so we want to go around this way. Oops. There we go. Okay. Oh. The missing lever to reactivate the gondola. Oh, now I have to go all the way back up? What? Okay. But, guess what? This is the best time to drink coffee! Rob's saying that I commend you on your sleep schedule, but there's no way that I could do it. You're not a big no sleep fan? It definitely has its ups and downs, I guess. The only way I can do it is because I'm a really, really heavy sleeper. Like, you've never met somebody who could sleep through more than I can. Yeah, I am affected by no external noise. I've literally have snoozed an alarm. Like, so, okay, let's set up a couple of prerequisites here. An alarm snoozes every 9 minutes. I've literally woken up like 6 hours after an alarm was set, having in my sleep snoozed it every 9 minutes for 6 straight hours. And obviously that doesn't give you any rest anyway. So I'm very good at sleeping and not waking up. But I got an app that's really, really effective because it will not stop ringing no matter what you do. Even if you turn off your phone, the next time you turn it on, it will never stop ringing. I believe it might even turn your phone back on autonomously, unless you get out of bed, go downstairs, and scan a barcode on, which I have, registered to be the barcode that's right next to my coffee maker. So that's been pretty effective at getting me up very much against my will many mornings or nights. Yeah, it also, if you close the app, it will force itself back open. No matter how many times you try to do it, it'll keep forcing itself back open. It maximizes the volume on your phone, so you can't turn the volume down. I don't even know how they get the iPhone to do that much stuff. Ah, crap. I just allowed this thing to go, and now I gotta wait for it to come back. I didn't think this through. Saying pretty intense. Rob's saying there's an app called Carrot that my wife uses. It forces her to do math. Oh yeah, this one has the math thing too. It actually has a bunch of different potential things. The math though, I don't have like reasoning or logical skills when I'm under the influence of sleep. So I don't know that I would ever be able to like solve any problems while I'm sleeping. But yeah, this one has math, it has barcode, it has a thing where, oh crap, there was another gondola and I missed that too. It has a thing where you have to shake it like really intensely with a set amount of time. So sometimes I'll do it like where it has to be like 50 times. That one's pretty good. I do that one for travel because obviously I can't scan a barcode when I'm at a hotel. And then the only thing you can do that will stop the app if you can't scan the barcode, like let's say I was staying at a hotel on business and then I forgot and I set the alarm and it's going off, you can uninstall the app. But if you uninstall the app, it deletes all of your preferences and features and stuff. So you have to spend like, 20 minutes setting everything back up. And that's been an effective consequence so that even my unconscious mind does not consider that to be a viable alternative. Mayfu, welcome to the stream, Mayfu. Sounds amazing with the barcode. What's the app called? It's called Alarmy. It's really good. Welcome in, Mayfu, to the stream, by the way. We're playing Borderlands. Yeah, Alarmy. Crap, I'm trying to type it and Borderlands at the same time. There we go. We did it. We made it to the other side of the gondola.
400% more.
Terrible Matador, Fang Torment. I don't care about any of those. Nah. Okay, we can get rid of these. Sell, 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 sell. Good. Rob's saying I am too much of a rebel. I just turned the thing off, but I've never had a problem getting up. Yeah, I wish I never had a problem getting up. I mean, it's been my entire life. I've been like, I felt like I was plagued. I felt like I was being cheated of like potential sort of like efficiency. Like literally, my potential was being sapped, and you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it probably is some kind of like biological deficiency that I have, but who, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't help me to identify the fact that it is a problem of mine. It only helps me if I can solve the problem. So yes, I might be, I might have something wrong with me or whatever. I don't know what the problem is, but all that matters is that now I can get up, and I have quite literally changed my entire life. So yeah, I actually wrote an iPhone store review about that. I said this app has changed my life. I would not be able to do the Twitch streams that I do if I did not have that app.
Nailed it. Target hit. There they are. Nailed it. Oh, you know that hurt.
Rob saying that requires me going to get at the same time if I stay up and playing. Oh, you don't use an alarm ever, but that requires me to get up at the same time if I stay up to play to 2 a.m. playing games. I won't get up until 10. Oh, okay, yeah. If you're getting up without an alarm, yeah, my dad does that where he can get up without an alarm. I sort of do it. Like, or at least now that I have sort of been doing this thing where I only sleep for like 4 hours a night, 7 days a week forever, I've started reaching this thing where I, even if I go to sleep without an alarm, I'll wake up after like 4 or 5 hours anyway. Unless I'm like insanely tired, unless I've, you know, been really pushing myself. But yeah. Maybe at some point I'll reach that sort of like biological alarm clock thing. That's very commendable, though. I don't know how you do it. Good stuff. Oh crap! I hate these shock trooper guys. Let's throw this thing out here. Let's see if we can get this. You want to hit him in the? Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Stitching saying I'm on Team Insomnia. We don't know what proper sleep is. Nice. Yeah. I just try to get as much rest as I can with the sleep that I get. Because what I was doing before was like, you know, the sleep that I get now is a lot more restful, I feel like, than the sleep I used to get. Because number one, I couldn't count on an alarm, so I could potentially be ruining my own morning because I might set an alarm for a certain time, but then I would just keep snoozing it, so I'm not really getting any sleep then anyway. And then, in order to get to sleep, I would like read a book or listen to something or watch videos on my phone or whatever at night, and it would be just like a bunch of time that I'm sitting in bed and not sleeping, and also sitting and looking at a screen or something, and that's pretty, in my opinion, unrestful as well. And so now I'm so extremely tired when I am about to go to bed that I just immediately go to bed. Like I sit, lay in the bed, go to sleep, wake up. You know, like it's an instant and very, very sort of binary thing. And yeah, I think that It's not as unrestful of a sleep as you might think. Because yeah, when I was getting like quote unquote 8 hours, like I wasn't really getting 8 hours. Hey, Colonel Frosty, coming in with a big ol' raid. Thank you to Frosty for the raid. Welcome in. Can I get some hype in that chat for Colonel Frosty and Raiders? Welcome in the stream, ladies and gents. What were you playing today, Colonel Frosty? Were you doing some Warframe? Were you doing Warframe or Warframe? Nice. Has that become sort of like the Frost Nation's main game, would you say? I am curious. It looks really cool. All the stuff you've been doing in Warframe is like completely unrecognizable from what I've seen of that game. I played it when it literally first went into like early access in 2012 and never played it since. And the game that I played in 2012, which I guess at this point is 7 years ago, was you're a guy with a faceless guy in a suit, like a mech suit or whatever, and you do backflips and stuff, and you're in it was like a tile-based auto-generated space station, and that was the only place that you could be in, and that was the whole game. I don't think there was anything else in Warframe. Colonel saying started out as Dark Sector. Yeah, it's definitely made by the same guys as Dark Sector for sure. I guess it was sort of like a spiritual successor to Dark Sector. That game was really cool. That was also one of the few games that actually attempted to use the 6-axis controller. If anybody remembers that on the PS3, they did the thing where, like Heavenly Sword did, where you could control the glaive that you'd throw with the 6-axis. Warframe seems to have removed said feature. Welcome in, Raiders, though. We have a whole bunch of people coming in here. We have Tibor coming in. We have Colonel Frosty coming in. AFG coming in. Vila Princess. Alaskan Bastage. Welcome in, guys, to the stream. Thank you so much for raiding. Lesembient coming in. Welcome, guys. Lesemblant, excuse me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody who is in the stream that didn't come from the raid and doesn't know Colonel Frosty, if those two facts line up in your head and you say, who's this guy? You should absolutely get in there. Absolutely hit that follow button. An amazing human being, an amazing community. Playing Warframe, a game that I have no idea about, so I find extremely fascinating, but does a whole bunch of stuff. You guys should 1000% be following Colonel Frosty if you do not already do so. So let me get some shout out in here for Colonel Frosty. And can we get some hype in that chat? Now, anybody who is coming in from the raid, welcome. The channel you're watching right now is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but they are completely blind playthroughs, so of course I request no one utilize their own pre-existing knowledge of gameplay, lore, characters, locations, or hints. If you want to see more of what happens on here, then type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including Borderlands, the game we're playing at this very moment. Now we also have a very momentous occasion. I'm going to post redo the notification from it, that Colonel Frosty has resubscribed for the 6th month. Can we get some Voice of Nick hype in that chat, ladies and gents? And Colonel, join in with that Voice of Nick hype, if you please, because you are celebrating 6 months within the Coffee Posse. I like making this clink sound. You, as a member of the Coffee Posse, get a whole bunch of stuff, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. You also have the handsome sub badge in front of your name, which is now upgraded into the even handsomer 6-month sub badge. Thank you so much to Colonel Frosty for resubscribing and supporting the stream. It is so highly appreciated. Colonel Frosty is an amazing person, guys. If you do not already follow, you should 1000% be doing so. Thank you so much, Colonel Frosty, for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community in here. How did your Warframe stream go? How did your stream go? I want to hear all about it. What were you doing in the stream? It looks like there's a lot of story stuff in there now. As I recall, Warframe sort of 1.0 or whatever did not have any story stuff in it. Like there were like I think you were like hunting targets or something. Like it would say like find this guy and kill him, and then you'd like go. It was a totally different. I don't recognize any of the stuff that I have been seeing in your stream, and I, not to say that it wasn't a good game when it came out, but I think that's a good thing because it definitely means that it feels like a whole new game. Like I'm gonna have to recheck it out probably. Rob T just saying I have a bunch of friends who love Warframe. Colonel Frost is saying it was great. I'm addicted. Nice. Is that sort of like the main game for you right now? Because it definitely I've seen you play it a whole bunch of times. Definitely seems like there's a lot of content in it. Could be it's not a game, it's a way of life.
Oh, that hurt!
Warframe definitely looking cool for sure. So we're playing Borderlands right now. This is the first game. It is now, Borderlands is now 11 years old, and this is the original version. This isn't even the remaster. And I am very much enjoying this video game. It is still holding up so well. So proud of you, Borderlands. So proud of Borderlands. It is still holding up quite well. Oh, hold up. That's a bunch of guns right there.
Always room for more loot.
What is this double whammy? Does that mean it shoots 2 bullets at once? Hold on a second. Look at all these static rifles. I don't know what that is. Vila's saying, I love Borderlands. Haven't played one in a while either. Definitely need to get back into it. Yeah, it still holds up. It definitely, like, they just built the mechanics really sturdily when they originally made it. And they have the remaster, which is free, actually, if you own the original game on PC. I chose not to play the remaster because I heard that it sort of changed certain fundamental things about the game. They added, like, quality of life features. And I'm probably one of the only people who doesn't like when they add quality of life features to an old game because I want to play like the original version. But I assume the remastered version is even better to play if you're coming back to like revisit it. Yeah, I guess I'm weird in that sense that I always just want to play like, I want to experience 2008, you know, experience whatever year it was when the game came out. What is that? Oh, where do I turn this in then? Oh, I have to go back to T-Bone Junction for that. Rob Teaches watching from the other side of the room while getting ready. Thank you, Rob Teaches, for being a part of the stream. And have a good day at work. Not that you're leaving right now. Okay, so wait, we want to go to this. Oh, I think we have to go all the way back around like this. But that's not, we don't need to do this mission right now anyway. What is the mission we're looking for? Knocked out. Okay, both of these are sort of in the same spot. Can I just jump down? Oh my god. Ah! And it does like 1/6 of my health bar of damage. Wow. That was a lot scarier than it was to the character himself. I don't like heights. Or at least not heights like that. I don't think anyone does. That could be the sound of me falling off a giant ledge in Borderlands, or the sound of me turning into a ghost. Either one of those things would be acceptable for the sound that I just made right there. Oh man. What time is it for everybody out there? Colonel Frosty, is it, you're into the wee hours, aren't you? I suppose I'm also in the wee hours. But, oh crap, crap, crap. Vila, same as me. 4:17 a.m. Nice. You guys are some late night warriors, late night warframers, warframe aficionados. What's the verb for a person who enjoys Warframe, or the title? What's the title? Is it Warframer? A Warframeite? Frameo. There's that website, Frameo. I think that's what it would be. Oh crap! Sometimes you just gotta let them take you down so that you can get the revival bonus. Colonel saying, it's not my only game, but I really love it. It's 4 a.m. Nice. Yeah, it's it seems like the kind of game that could become a main game for sure. But that's cool though. What have you been playing otherwise then? There we go. This we have a perk that makes our firing rate faster when we kill someone. So that's a pretty crazy fire rate for our sniper rifle that we have right now. This is a sniper rifle that shoots like an assault rifle. The only problem is that makes me run out of ammo really fast. Man, I hate these guys with the grenade. Because if they die and blow up their grenade after everyone's dead, then you were screwed. Because you can't get like a second win. Oh crap. It's a big boy. Okay, now that all that is settled, we can pour a nice, refreshing cup of hot brown sludge. Oh no, there's more people! Crap. Hello. Oh no, there's another more people! I'm trying to drink my hot brown sludge! There we go. These skag riding guys do not have any respect or regard for the hot brown sludge. Oh crap, just in time. At the exact moment when my gun runs out of ammo is when I kill that guy. Here we go. Man, this SMG has an insane clip size. So we have a perk that it increases our magazine size by some large amount. Magazine capacity in all weapon types by 60%. So we have this SMG that already has a huge clip size. It has 49 shots in it, in the magazine. And then it makes it so that the magazine, I can't even see how big it is because I don't have enough ammo right now. But it's like 120 shots or something like that in one clip. Pretty crazy. This is not good. Hold it. There we go. There we go. Has the Frost Nation been playing, by the way, any more of the Golf with Your Friends? I always like watching those streams. Fridays? Nice! Are the Fridays still potentially lewd? Colonel saying, sorry, caps. Caps are encouraged on here. especially bottle caps. If you have them, give them to me. Hello, sir. No, no, no! They always roar right when I start reloading. Vila's saying, no, my caps! I'm stealing all of the caps from Vila's currency and transforming them into meatballs. They are being commandeered. Okay, anything good? Not really. Man, I have a lot of guns here. I gotta get rid of some of the... I don't want any of these shields, actually. Let's get these. Because these are all guns that'll probably be worth more money, at least. So our mission is... Oh, it's actually pretty close to here. That means we want to go this way. Oh, baby. So the DLC we're doing right now for Borderlands is called The Secret Armory of General Knox. And this one is... We're actually approaching the end. These like sets of missions we're in, this area we're in, seems to be the final area of the DLC. Hello, sir. Die! This guy doesn't want to die. How dare him, right? Can't shoot! Okay, wait, where is this flying guy? I hear a flying guy, but I can't see him. Very frustrating for me. Uh-oh. What is he shooting? Like poison mist or something?
Oh, you know that hurt.
Ajax. Oh, that's the guy. Wait, 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 that's the guy. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Let's heal our shields a little bit. Oh, God. Lance Pyro? Alright, hold on. This gun is like the ace in the hole. Because this thing is so good. It kills anything. Look at how fast that kills. It's like it has such a high fire rate, such a high magazine size. Uh-oh. Except it does not kill this guy. Hold on, run! Oh, God. That was almost really bad. Still very well could be very bad. Damn. Our turret has almost killed this guy for us. Good job, turret. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? We almost got him. Oh, there he is. Aha! Got him, baby! Ajax is down. Almost like maybe 80% thanks to my turret only. Like, the lion's share of the damage was done by my turret. Thank you, turret. That's what we got you for, I guess.
General Knox update to Admiral. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not saying that anymore. Jeez. I still have not received further mission orders despite re-establishing the Crimson Lance outpost on the highway to ensure the security of the depot and control transportation. I even retrofitted our soldier force with newer and more energy-efficient weaponry, increasing our efficiency by 12%. Admiral, I expect a full report within the hour, or I will be bringing this matter to higher authority. Knocks out.
This guy is so dissatisfied. Oh, baby! Ajax's spear. Useful for kicking Hector's bitch ass? Who's Hector? Oh, wow, that's a Trojan War reference. Ajax versus Hector. Alright, Borderlands, I appreciate that. And I don't like that, though. I like the ones that have a scope on them. Look at this thing, ready? It's so accurate. It's such low recoil. Look at this. Ready? Even at long range, the thing almost doesn't even have any kickback. Ben Frost getting those hearts for the turret. Thank you, Ben Frost. And welcome, Ben, into the stream. Did I welcome you, or did you just join? I feel like you just joined, Ben Frost. Unless you came in with the raid and I didn't see you. No. I see, now I feel better. Sometimes I say, wait, did I miss? Did I miss? Ben Frost, thank you for getting those hearts for the turret. We have in here some curry hearts. Nice. Oh, I like that. Good stuff. How are you doing, Ben Frost? It is probably, I'm going to guess, calculating, 12 o'clock noon for you? 12:29 p.m.? That's my my calculating voice, by the way. It's a part robot. Okay, we can actually just go right through this area. So we're definitely doing this in a good order. Ooh, and we can get a car. Good stuff. How about pink? Nope, pink. Good stuff.
I'll TC the vehicle.
I actually like the pink design for this one. It looks like a Saints Row type of thing. It has all the stars on it. Good stuff. Now, we go this way. Here we go. Oh my god, I need to do this. Wait, stop shooting at me, spider monsters. Hold on. Ready? Yes, 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 yes! Wow! Oh, I just did it right there. That was the mission. Wow, they thought that I wasn't just gonna do that anyway. They were sorely mistaken if they thought I wasn't just gonna do that for fun. Good stuff. So that was the mission objective? There's a loop. Everyone's been telling me that it can't be done. Oh, that it can't be done to actually do the loop-the-loop. I thought it was, can't be done to, like, install it or something. The thing that can't be done is to get out of this, get this car out of this spot, because apparently I got it stuck. Crap. Oh wait, I sort of rocked it a little bit. Dang it! I think it's completely stuck. Have you tried hitting it? I have not tried hitting it. Let's try throwing a grenade at it. I could also punch it. Maybe that'll like... See, the problem is it's not like flipped over. Oh! Yes! Thank you, Vila. Okay, here we go. Wait a second, wait a second. Masked Ultra, welcome to the stream. Welcome Zeus Canonis to the stream. Welcome, guys, to the show. We are playing, yes, Borderlands! And I'm smacking my car to try and get it out of a jam here. There we go. Oh no, it's gonna flip back into the original spot. Flip the other way, flip the other way. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Masked Ultra and for Zeus Canonis joining the show? It's that one wheel. Oh god, no, no! I think this might have done it. Yes! Ah ha ha, Vila MVP. Can we get some hearts for Vila on there? Thank you, Vila. Massing DLC. So this is the Secret Armory of General Knox. DLC number Trace. Welcome Zeus Canonis in there. Welcome Masked Ultra. Oh god. No, 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 no. These guys are shooting at my car. They really... Yep. There goes my car. Drifter! That's not very nice of you. Now where am I gonna go? Wow, he can really jump. Zeus saying, just flip it over again. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Nailed it!
Yeah, at least he dropped a bunch of money. I'd like to at least be paid for my efforts. Let's see here. Road's End. Okay, we have to do this mission. And this seems to be the only mission left? Oh no, Armory Assault. That's the other one. And that's going to be at the end of the line, probably. Yep. Thank you, Masked Ultra, for the host. And Colonel Frosty getting those hearts and hugs. Thank you, Colonel Frosty. Matt's all just saying nice. Yeah, I really like this DLC. I think it's probably this or Zombie Island have been my favorites so far. Mad Moxie is fun. I like that it introduced the character, but I think that the DLC itself is not built for me because I only play in single player, and Moxie seems like it was created for co-op. You guys think I love Zombie Island? Yeah, that character is so much fun. The Dr. Ned, who is definitely not related to Dr. Zed, as he describes it. And he just looks like Dr. Zed with a mustache, but of course he's not Dr. Zed. He's Dr. Ned. Also, it's pretty funny that the one who creates zombies is not the one that's called Dr. Zed.
Mounting up.
Oh, Matt's saying I like Zombie Island. I haven't done the others yet. Nice. It's there is a lot of good stuff out there. There's definitely a lot of good stuff. Ah, my map is like busted or something. Okay, hold on. Knocked Out is our thing, and Armory Assault is right after that, so we should just go towards this. Yeah. So you're saying I always like the holiday stuff in this game? Ooh, holiday stuff. I don't think we've encountered any holiday stuff yet. Oh, or is it like timed? Is like Animal Crossing where like if you play it during the holidays, then it'll have like different... That'd be pretty cool. Zeus saying, do you wear the same suit every day, or do you have multiple black suits, white shirts, and red ties? It's this thing down here, this old thing. Just found this, just threw this on. Now this is it's the only one I got. I'm stuck in it. This TV comes with the suit, and it is rank. It smells terrible. But I wouldn't know, because I'm stuck inside the screen. Everybody who is around me says it smells terrible. Okay, this looks correct. I think we need to find an on-ramp. Oh, this is the on-ramp. Well, ask and you shall receive. Ah! There you go. The cars in this game get stuck on everything. Like, if it touches a wall even the slightest, there's no chance that it'll, like, bounce off or anything. Or, like, you know, sort of, like, skid against the wall or whatever. Like, it just comes to a complete and total stop, disregarding all laws of gravity and momentum. What is this? Wait a second. That's a Gearbox reference right there. Road to Hill 30. Screenshot it, baby. Any Brothers in Arms fans in there? Brothers in Arms was an amazing game series of World War II team-based shooters where you commanded a squad. And that's a Gearbox game, the same people who developed Borderlands. We need another Brothers in Arms. What the heck happened to that series? I guess it's hard enough for them to make a new Borderlands game. They don't want to work on two franchises at the same time, but damn if that wasn't a good series. Hiya! Oh, that was a good one.
Bullseye!
You have to say hiya when you shoot the guy with the sniper. Hiya! Hiya! Oh, it works. Zeus kind of thing. I don't think it's a time thing. I remember a Halloween thing with candy. Oh yeah, that was the well, there wasn't any candy in the one that I'm thinking of. I guess I'm thinking of Zombie Island. But I'm interested to find the Halloween candy and eat all of it. This guy is shooting everywhere but where I am.
Critical, biatch!
Chuckster, thank you for the host. This guy is slightly more accurate. Zeus saying, you're not even going to share the candy? No. It's all mine. Hello, sir. What is this gun he shoots? It's like a blinding cannon. Damn, I hope that we get a... Oh, I can't move the map at all. I hope we get a selling area soon. Rob teaches getting the...
Maybe it's time you should see Dr. Zed about Engorge. He'll prescribe to almost anyone. Hell, he's not even a doctor.
Walking in the front door of the depot is not an option. The code you acquired is for the side utility entrance. Be cautious. Athena hacked.
I want all these guns, but I can't pick them up. Alright, maybe if I get rid of some of these shields and some of these guns. I mean, at this point, we're getting rid of almost all, you know, rare or uncommon or whatever guns. Zeus Canas, Rob Teach is sad about the candy. I'll give everyone one individual piece of candy that you can split amongst yourselves. Everyone can get one lick off of the same gumdrop. Is a gumdrop even a thing? What kind of a candy is a gumdrop? I don't know that I've ever encountered one in the wild. I've only seen it in like Hansel and Gretel and the like. Also, what's a sugar plum? Is that a thing? I have questions about candy. Some of them might be fake. They might be invented.
I'm not sure if I've offended you in some previous life and you're exacting revenge by watching me unravel its seams. I received your sit rep written with magic marker on the back of a cupcake. It reads, "Cats are cool." And you misspelled cool. I did work my entire life for this position. This echo is to inform you that I will be running the operation from here and will be ignoring all further transmissions from you. Goodbye.
Oh, but cats are cool. How could he disobey a direct order? Send some hearts if you think cats are cool with a K, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Salter saying gumdrops are gummies? So they're like, is it like dots? I could imagine that, actually. Oh! We did it! Wait, did we kill the main lady? She was like the least health out of all of them. Oh, I think that was the one right there. So I guess we got all of them. We got all the... Oh no, there's one more. I was about to say, why is the combat music still going? Oh, and that's helicopter. Okay. Yeah. This makes much more sense. Stop flipping around! I want to shoot you! There we go. Good stuff. Rob T just saying cats are cool. Cats are cool, and they're cool. Cats are everything you want them to be. Vila Princess saying I need to head to bed. Have to drive to work tomorrow. Have fun and have a great rest of stream. Thank you so much, Vila, for coming in with that raid. Thank you for being amazing in general. And can we get an exclamation mark night? Oops, that's exclamation mark bite. Exclamation mark night for Vila Princess to wish some good wishes, such as may your graphics be set to ultra forevermore. That's a good one. I like that one. Have a great night, Vila. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh crap! Wait, I just switched out a gun that I wanted. Wait, no. Static Bulldog. That's the one we want. Oh, Rob saying he did say it was misspelled. I see what you're doing there. Well done, well done. Rob teaching me right there. Rob indeed teaches.
Nailed it.
Ooh, Devastator. I only know who Devastator is, the Transformer, because I've been on the Transformers ride. I believe he shows up. I think Devastator is the one that looks like a Norelco razor. Like his mouth is a Norelco razor. And I believe he eats you in the Transformers ride. You get to see the inside of his body. Do you have any confirmation on which Transformer is Devastator in the Bayaverse? I've never watched Transformers when I was a kid. I was more of a, when I watched stuff that had giant robotic creatures, I preferred that they not be autonomous in themselves, but rather be weapons of war, like in Mobile Suit Gundam. I was more of a Gundam fan. I don't want my robots to talk. Unless there's a person inside of them doing the talking. Oh, Mastang, every time you say Rob, I have to look at the screen because that's my name as well. I love it. Well, all Robs are teaching. So you just taught me that your name is Rob, Mass Ultra. I don't think I ever knew that. So Rob indeed teaches, and I mean that from both Robs. Can we get a hi Rob in that chat? Ben Frost saying it right there. Can we get an exclamation mark hi for Rob / Mass Ultra? You have been unmasked! Rob saying, I thought for sure instead of Mobile Suit Gundam you were going to say Power Rangers. I guess they do have a robot in that show. I never watched Power Rangers either. I never had a channel that had Power Rangers. I also never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so that must have been on the same channel, whatever that was.
Oh, you know that girl. I love this damn thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I guess like there were when we were kids, there was like allegiances to certain channels, or maybe I had the channels, but like I just would only watch certain ones. Like I watched Nickelodeon a lot, and I watched Cartoon Network, which would then, by association, have Adult Swim and Toonami, which is where I learned about a lot of my anime as a kid. And that was it. I never watched Disney Channel. I never watched PBS or any of those. Like a lot of those shows, you know, it's probably like maybe I did have the ability to watch it, but I just never got into it. But I honestly don't know I don't even know where I would have been able to watch Power Rangers. I'm not sure what even aired that show. I was saying, okay, now we can't be friends. Didn't watch TMT. Damn. It's gotta be like that, huh? All shows that Michael Bay has eventually turned into a movie. They're must-watches. I actually really do like Michael Bay, though. I don't mean to say that he's no good. I really enjoy, you know, Bad Boys 2, mwah, cinematic gold, and Bad Boys 1. Mike Lowry, all Bad Boys related. The Bad Boy-averse, that's what I'm talking about. Zeus Kanata saying WB. WB Kids had Power Rangers? Interesting. I guess I never watched WB. I definitely had WB. It was like one of the basic, I think you had to have WB, right? It was on like the most widely broadcast stations. But yeah, I guess it was one of those things, you know, when you're a kid and like you either have Sega or Nintendo and you cast your lot. And obviously that's bound by like money and like which thing you bought. But like, there's still those, like, for me, it was like, even though, so in the year 2001, there were two very significant films that were released at around the same time. There was one that was called The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, which was really cool, and it had orcs and heads getting cut off, and goblins and trolls and all sorts of stuff. And there was another very significant film called Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which was, it had goblins and trolls and everything except for orcs and people getting their heads cut off. And guess which one I liked better when I was a kid? Lord of the Rings. And guess which one I like vehemently opposed was Harry Potter. Not because it was bad, like I now very much enjoy Harry Potter, but as a kid, you had to take the side of Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. Because they're very similar if you think about it. Like when I was watching Harry Potter, I was like, this is just, they literally stole the, like they have a troll in their movie. And I am now realizing as an adult, or I have since realized that more than one thing can have a troll in the year 2001 when they make a movie. But at the time, you have to cast your lot. You have to cast your lot.
I know I said I wasn't going to update you again, you brainless muppet. But I thought I would share the news that former Agent Athena has been working with the quartet of donkeys that bested our bulimic albino commandant.
Always nice to get
You remember
resupply.
Athena, right? Killed the doll under secretary for us a while back. Oh wait, that was before you were born. Unbelievable. What am I doing with my life? Well, wanted to let you know I'll be shooting the whole lot of them. Oh, and I quit. Now, when this mission is done, I'm leaving the Lance, which I know is punishable by death, but the suits that change your diapers couldn't find their car keys if they dropped them in their own pockets. So, I'm not too worried you'll track me down on the other side of Graphic 4. In conclusion, toodles.
Remember I was saying Philosopher's Stone. Oh, that's right. You're across the pond. It's not canon, Ben Frost. There's nothing British about Harry Potter. Nothing. It's Sorcerer's Stone. Harry Potter's an American franchise. All American, baby. Masked Ultra saying, my cousin and I were smart about it when it came to Nintendo versus Sega. I had all the Nintendo systems, he had all the Sega systems, and whenever we would visit each other, we would switch. Oh, that's pretty good stuff. It's a good strategy. I like that. I had I never had any Nintendo console when it was new. So I was like, I wasn't like really active with video games in the time when it was Nintendo versus Sega, but when it was Nintendo versus, like N64 versus PS1, I was very much interested in PS1. And I did not have an N64 when it came out. I didn't have a GameCube when it came out. I did have a Wii when it came out, because at that point I had purchasing power. I was an adult, or at least a teenager who had money and could buy things, and I did have a Wii when it came out. But yeah, like N64 and GameCube, I eventually got both of them. But I've still never, like I didn't play like a lot of the games that were I got an achievement. What is this? Killed each of the loot midgets. Oh, that's right. They do keep jumping out of things. Yeah, I never played a lot of the games that were like good at the time, but then have since not become like less significant now. But if I was saying, Lord of the Ring didn't put the wand up a troll's nose, though. That's the only thing that would have made Fellowship of the Ring better. Yeah, put the wand up the nose. You gotta have somebody vomit out slugs. And you definitely have to have a ghost that looks at young boys naked. All of those three things would have made the movie better. That's a real thing. That's a real thing in Harry Potter. It's a ghost. It's a ghost that would go to jail. Why don't they expel her from the school? Oh, we can finally sell our guns. Okay, good. So he's kind of saying, oh, Wii. Yeah, Wii was a good... at that time, that was the height of my... I believe when PS3 and the Wii were coming out, it was 2007, so I was 16 years old. And it was the height of my video game-ness. My video game time, interest, whatever. So I was really, really into everything, and I for PS3 I had camped out outside of a Target for 48 hours to get it on opening day, because every store only had like 12 units, and even at that 48-hour mark, all of the stores had already had more people than they had units camped out outside of it. And luckily I found a store that didn't have anybody yet, or actually I was first in line, so yeah, that store had nobody at it. And but yeah, it was like I took off from school because it was coming out on. I remember it was November 17th, 2007. I don't remember what day of the week it was, but it was definitely school days. So I took off from school those 3 days and camped out outside the store. Got my PS3 and bought one game, Resistance: Fall of Man, because it was kind of like basically the only game that wasn't multi-platform that was worth a damn on the PS3 when it first came out, like at launch. And proceeded to not buy any other game for the PS3 for roughly 6 to 8 months because there were no games that came out when the PS3 came out, unless they were multi-platform. But I already had a 360 because, once again, I was a kid who saved up all his money to buy video games. So I had the 360, and I had also, my brother had bought a Wii on, he camped out to get a Wii. So I had all 3 platforms and a PC. So I was like, there's no games that I need to buy on the PS3 really. But Resistance: Fall of Man was fun. That was a good game. And it was more about the excitement of the time though, it's like, I wasn't like I didn't feel so much like I had to buy everything on the PS3 just because it was new. Wait, how do I buy back? Oh, here we go, okay. Oh, I can't buy back that gun that I wanted to buy back. Oh, crap. Oh well. Rob's saying I was a Sega fan myself. I just went to friends to play Super Nintendo. Yeah, that seems like the smart way to do it. I definitely, I guess I sort of did that, but I never, I didn't like specifically try to, like, because I never had any Nintendo platforms, but I would definitely play GoldenEye and stuff. And I didn't have an Xbox when it came out, but I played Halo 1, at friends' house and stuff. But yeah, I never was like thinking about it that way, I guess. That seems like a good strategy if you're being like, aha, we're gonna switch off. You're gonna come over here and play. Oh! I died. That's what happens when I jump around too much. You're gonna come over here, we're gonna play Sega. I'm gonna go over there and play Nintendo. Oh, good thing wow, what are the odds? I ended up right back here. It's a good strategy. Rob's saying camped out outside in the snow. Number 4 for Xbox 360 at the Walmart. Nice. That was, it was just a fun time, because it's like, obviously you're getting a new console and it's a lot of fun because you're playing video games on it and, whatever, registering your gamer tag and everything. But the real fun is like, you're in the line, you're meeting people and you're, it's just like a very exciting time. So that's what was big about it for me, was like being there, like you're there, you're on the cutting edge, you're hanging out with other people who are obviously interested in the same exact thing that you are. So yeah, I think that's what was really fun about it for me. And yeah, I did that for a couple of things. I went to the Halo 3 launch event in New York City, which was really fun because that was like a televised event. So that was like X-Play was there, which was really cool. I got a Mountain Dew Code Red Master Chief branded Mountain Dew Code Red bottle signed by Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb from X-Play. That was a heck of a time. I went to the Metal Gear Solid 4 launch where Hideo Kojima, luckily, I mean, as a kid I lived in the tri-state area, so a lot of the launch events were in New York City for games, and like there were some really cool things if you were looking for them. So Hideo Kojima and Yoji Shinkawa were there at the Metal Gear Solid 4 launch, and they were signing the games. And I met all these cool people in line, and our group was literally the last one that was like in the line, and they cut us off, or we were last in the line for a long time, and they cut off the line for the signings right before our group. So we didn't get anything signed by Kojima or Shinkawa, but it was still a really fun time. And then later I made my own video game website, and then I started getting into like all these events and stuff from that. And I went to the 3DS launch, which was really cool. And the Gears of War 3 launch, and like all these other things. I was really always excited about like video game, the games industry and stuff. And I no longer run that website, but I have a Twitch channel instead. I like this music that's playing right now. It's very orchestral. Like John Williams is doing Borderlands here. Mass Ultra saying, I never camped out, but my buddy and I did walk 9 miles for the midnight release of Guitar Hero. Oh, cool, Guitar Hero. That's a good one to do, because then you have like a big ol'... It's like getting a console where it's like you get a big old piece of hardware with it. That's awesome. 9 miles. You can tell that's like the grandfather's like, I walked 15 miles to get a Guitar Hero. In the snow, I walked 9 miles. That's a good story to tell. That's a good story to tell. Guys, thank you so much for joining the show. That's going to do it for Borderlands today. We made it to the secret armory. We did all of the missions around the periphery. Now we just have the main quest. We keep thinking we're going to get into the armory and finish it, but they keep adding more things to do, so I'm down for that. I'm down for whatever they throw at me. Guys, we're going to raid at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much to Colonel Frosty for bringing the giant bunch of love on today's show. And let's combine some raids, shall we? Let's jump in to somebody's stream. Oh yeah, I forgot that I screenshotted the Road to Hill 30 here. I'm going to upload that screenshot right now. Let's combine some raids. So you can see that message says, Meatball Marauders are here to party. And what we like to do on this channel is to assemble the Raid Vengers by posting that message right back into the chat. You'll see it shows up as your username color, and we will get ready for the raid to come, whoever's channel we're going to join. Now, anybody who doesn't know the channel you're watching right now, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, and I don't talk over the story or cutscene moments, but they are completely blind playthroughs, so I do request no one utilize their own pre-existing knowledge of gameplay, lore, characters, locations, or hints. If you want to see more of what happens on the channel, then type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including Borderlands. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 10. We're currently at 8, so we're getting there, guys. When we get to that 10 spot, we're going to be doing a Voice of Nick Voice to celebrate live on stream. The 23rd entry in the Twitch playbook is out right now. It is called The Best Microphone Setup for Streaming, and that's going to help you to combat a whole bunch of the potential microphone problems you can run into on Twitch. If you don't know the Twitch playbook, though, it is a free podcast that I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. Every episode is 10 minutes or less, and it's been coming out for the last 23 weeks in a row without fail. There is plenty of stuff on there, guys. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, it's on all the major podcast platforms, so you can just type !playbook in the chat if you want to get a link to it, or you can search the Twitch playbook on whichever podcast platform you like to listen on, you'll see it there as well. This is the last day that I'll be able to say that that's the new episode, because the next one comes out this morning, actually. It comes out right after this show is over, so keep an eye out for the newest Twitch playbook episode. Going to be good stuff. Now, if you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Another great way to support the stream is to cheer or donate. Cheers and donators both get custom Voice of Nick voices as their shoutouts. On the donation leaderboards this week, we have nobody. On the cheer leaderboards this week, we have in 3rd place, Krabby XD with 700 cheer. That is a purple level cheer. Thank you to Krabby XD. 2nd place is The Goonie with 800 cheer. That is a purple level cheer as well. Thank you to The Goonie. And 1st place is Decap Bossman with 1,100 cheer. That is a teal level cheer. Thank you to Decap Bossman. Thank you to everybody who supports these streams. It is so highly appreciated. You're directly helping these shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about this family of channels here, whether it is improving, setting up, tweaking all the things behind the scenes that make these Twitch streams better, whether it is creating and posting content that goes on the social channels like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, whether it is writing, recording, posting all of the Twitch playbook entries, whether it's improving the Discord, whether it's updating the wiki. All of that stuff, guys, is in large part thanks to all of you for supporting these streams by cheering, donating, subscribing, gifting subs, or gifting games. Thank you so much to everybody who does it. It is so highly appreciated. Now let's see if we can find somebody to raid. It is 5:02 a.m. The world is waking up, sort of. Depends on where you are in the world. The Western world, the United States world is waking up. And let's see if we can find somebody to love on here. Ooh, we got a couple of people doing some cool things. Ooh, okay, I have some ideas already. Instant ideas, ladies and gents. Make sure, though, that you do copy down that raid message and get ready to post it into the chat of the stream we end up going into. Now, ooh, okay, we have a couple of really good ones. I don't know even which one to do, but I think I'm going to make an executive decision here. We're going to join Shayna's Games, who is playing The Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay, which is a previous gameplay series that we've done on this channel, and you never see people playing that one. So I am very happy that somebody's actually doing it, and it happens to be an amazing person who's doing it. So guys, Shayna's Games is amazing. He does a lot of retro games. I believe he's only does retro games, and he really has an amazing lineup of stuff. Very, very knowledgeable about video games. If you liked talking about video game launches and video game history with me, then you are really going to enjoy Shayna's Games, because his stuff is really super focused on like video game history and the context of games and when they came out and all that kind of stuff. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy what you see. Now I will see you tomorrow or later today for 3 more video game streams. But until then, everybody, thank you for joining the show. Once again, huge thanks to Colonel Frosty for coming in with the giant raid, and of course for resubscribing. Thank you so much to everybody who was a part of today's show. Thank you guys for coming in with the raid, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.